Greetings, hello, and welcome. What a glorious day to be inside listening to a little afternoon music, yes? Yes. Putting on a recital is a big deal, especially in the summer when everyone's going on vacation, visiting family, friends, has work, and everything else that happens in life, right? So the sacrifice of especially the older students with their jobs was the fun challenge this summer. Often, not all the students can make it to every rehearsal, and that happens. And today is the first day that I'm very happy to say that we will finally have everyone together for the recital. The last lessons and rehearsals went so well, and pulling everything together and be excited about it, I have so much to be thankful for. During the summer, students often want longer lessons or extra lessons, so often some of the students will help me with my yard and garden. My lawn was mowed for lessons. And I have to say that at the beginning of summer, I had a lot of, what I like to say, mohawks in the lawn. I had to teach Daniel, there's two Daniels, I'm talking about this Daniel over here. I had to teach Daniel how to mow the lawn. And now, at the end of summer, he mows my lawn so beautifully and without mohawks. Zodi also helped with mowing and gardening. Many times, the two of them were stuck working together, mostly when we go get soil. And let me tell you, Zodi leaves Daniel in the dust when it comes to shoveling dirt. Afton and Lila have also helped, and Lila will be coming again next week. So students, thank you. Another huge thank you goes to Roxanne Kitts, and especially Afton Green, for helping with the posters and the program. If you took really good care of looking at the posters, there are stickers that represent the pieces we're going to be playing for you today. But I'll talk about that a little later. Because now, I'd like to recognize the seniors this year. They are Violet Coppa, there you are, Grace Druitt, and Lucy Hammond. Violet and Grace I met just this summer, and they are lovely ladies, and very ambitious to take on Shostakovich. So ladies, yes? Yes. So this is Violet and Grace. Lucy, on the other hand, I have been teaching Lucy since 6th grade, when she auditioned for MISO and got into Strings Central. And now she's in Senior Symphony. Wow, what an amazing accomplishment. I am so lucky that I get the privilege of having these lovely ladies, hopefully, for one more season before they go off to college. And speaking of going off to college, this next young lady, I've taught since she was in 4th grade. The memories are vast, and she has now graduated and is moving off to UW Stevens Point to study elementary education. Natalie Gallegos Benitez. There is one last thank you I'd like to say to the parents, and especially the moms, because you are the ones who typically make sure your student practices. I now give you your student with the rose of thanks. Students. Now, students, yes, go to your places. Today's recital, I'm calling it Into Darkness. Why? Because each of the pieces has something to do with darkness. Darth Vader has become one of the most iconic villains in popular culture and has been listed among the greatest villains and fictional characters ever. The Imperial March, Darth Vader's theme, is a musical theme present in the Star Wars franchise. It was composed by John Williams for the film The Empire Strikes Back and premiered April 29, 1980. This piece has one of the best-known symphonic movie themes that is used as a leitmotif throughout the Star Wars soundtrack. Now, I like to give students the freedom to express their joy and how they want to present themselves for this performance. And today is no exception. These students came up with the idea of the costumes themselves. I present to you Vader's crew. do have another thank you. It's for this lovely woman, Beth Kinzel, our lovely stage crew assistant. Everybody give her a round of applause. And now for the next piece, Dance Macabre. In our first chamber lesson, we were playing specific sections over and over again. You know, page 4, page 5. You know, the looping. And I had to stop and work with a student. And during this slight pause, Afton turned to Zodi and said, "I like how your part sounds with my part." And Zodi looked at Afton and said, "I like how your part sounds with my part too." Chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. And that is the beauty of the magic of music. Dance Macabre, or the Dance of Death, composed by Camille Saint-Saëns in 1874. It is performed often during Halloween. Disney animated this in 1929 and then again in 1984. In Dance Macabre, the solo violin represents the devil playing for a dance. You will hear a tritone in the solo violin, which is called the devil's interval. The dance begins at the stroke of midnight in a cemetery. You will hear the 12 chimes in the distant bell played by the solo violin. Skeletons come out of their graves and begin to dance to the song of the devil. And the most magical part of this work is when the solo violin plays lightly above to maintain a sustained melody. At this moment, a pronounced break gives way to a decreasing rhythm to represent the dawn, and all the skeletons go back into their graves. Enjoy. about the posters again, you'll see the dancing skeletons. And in this last piece, Shostakovich String Quartet No. 8 was written in memory of the victims of fascism and the war. So when you look at the dancing skeletons, they were wearing helmets, rifles, etc. So this last piece is about World War II. And I'd say we have really gone into darkness. Dmitri Shostakovich was a political composer. What does that mean? That means that he composed music for Stalin, the leader of the Soviet Union from 1924 until his death in 1953. Shostakovich composed music for Stalin's events and parties and whatnot. Because of this, Shostakovich wrote many amazing marches, waltzes, and polkas. And of course, so much more. Shostakovich kept String Quartet No. 8 in his head for many years because he feared for his life. He worked very closely with musicians who performed for Stalin, and his concerns were if someone saw this piece, they'd hear the anguish and the hardship and know who it was meant for. Shostakovich had to wait until the end, until after Shostakovich had to wait until well after Stalin's death to finally write this piece, which took him just 3 days, on July 12th through the 14th in 1960. This afternoon, we will hear 2 of the 5 movements, the second, Allegro molto, and the third, Allegretto. Enjoy. Thank you.